I'm still kind of like new to the whole criticism thing. I know I've had my YouTube channel for like over 2 years now, but I've really been like growing and like maturing as a critic. And you and Raymond, your videos both have like really helped me figure out like what it is I'm doing, and I really appreciate that.
I'm touched.
Dr. Pepper, my boy, you have the best sensibilities when it comes to cute shit.
Man of culture.
Yes, you are a man of culture. Every time you post something in Cute Stuff or either of the Cute Stuff chats, like it always warms my heart. And then I see it from you. It's like, yep, of course he would be the one to post this. And then, like I said earlier, I'm gonna use the word ignorance in its official definition here. Your ignorance on a lot of like media related things is endearing, because you come at things like you're a kid experiencing things for the first time, but with the mindset or with the mental the cognitive levels of an adult. And it's something that like I wish I could do more of. Like, I wish I could experience these things with, like, fresh eyes like you do, with the brain I have now. And then, last but certainly not least, Dashie. You enable me. Thanks to you, I have experienced certain shows that I would have never dreamed of putting on my screen in the house I'm in now, with people with the potential of people just walking in and seeing what I'm up to. I would have you gave me the courage to do such things.
Yeah.
Preach.
You are also everyone's they talk about like your humor or your personality. You are a sweetheart. I don't know how much you realize that, but you are just the sweetest thing, and you are so personable and so easy to talk to and so easy to get along with. And it's it's really cool. You're a really cool person, and I love hanging out with you.
Oh my god.
I get to go. I want to say nice things about everyone.
Okay.
Starting in reverse order so Dashie can recover.
I'm gonna need days.
Media.
Days.
Media, you are a very smart person. I gotta admit, you have a thing for writing, and like I see that in you, and I want you to reach your full potential, because like I can see the great writer that's in you, and you have very interesting views that you want to express, and I want to read those books. Like actually read those books, which is very interesting considering I don't know how to read, and I don't like reading physical books. So I would have to download like your ebook or whatever when it happens, and it has to happen, by the way. Yeah, it has to.
Yeah.
Also, can I say this weird thing? When I first met you, I got a little brother vibe from you, and now you've been upgraded to big brother vibe.
Aww.
So congratulations.
Oh no, who died? Oh no, oh no!
No, was it me?
Oh no, Dr. Pepper, no! No, wait,
No.
who the fuck died?
Was it
You
me?
with the mustache.
Wait, no, that was me. No,
Was it?
It was the
That was-
Indian man.
That was probably you. Man, you
No,
mad.
no, he's a woman.
No,
Can we get rewind on stream?
Did it had a blue scar thing?
What?
No, yeah, it was the guy with the... It
Oh.
was the guy with the turban.
Oh no. Oh god. was that LJ? LJ's been here. LJ's been here so long, and he
Oh my god!
so many tough times.
Alright, okay.
Oh my god!
He's gonna eat me! No, Pavel, you are uber cool. Like, you're just a chill, cool dude, and I hear you, like, you DM or something, and that's wicked. And I think you're just like, you're just mega chill. Like, you're so zen, I would probably even say.
Okay. No.
But that's because I haven't gotten to know him. I know he's like a goofball under all that. You can sense the goofball when you talk to him. You can sense he has a touch of chaotic energy, but I haven't seen that part yet, and I can't wait to know that part yet.
Oh, you love it. You'll love it. You'll love it.
You're going to have to strap in when that thing
Strap on.
Got
Whatever.
it. Getting my strap on.
Oh, Lord.
Something's getting on. Something's coming on.
Batman. Batman, you're incredibly open and earnest when you meet or experience things. You take things as they are and how you see them, and I think that's a very honest way of looking at things and like taking things as they are. Because like it was very interesting actually meeting you for the first time, and there was kind of like not very much of a barrier of being like, okay, hello, new person, how are you? Versus like I think a lot of people would have a very different experience where it's like, oh, I'm meeting a fan, or I'm meeting this artist person, or I'm meeting whatever or whoever this is. And that was actually very refreshing. It's like, oh, shoot, I'm just another person. This is great.
Nice.
Yeah, so I would say earnest. It's a nice quality. Very soft quality. Dr. Pepper. Dr. Blepper.
Oh, boy.
Again, I've said this a billion times, but you are so full of energy, and you're so willing to face the world, even though the world is like, hey, we're scary and you don't know anything about us. But you're like, that's fine, I'm gonna learn. I'm fine. You're so open to learning.
Yeah,
You're just like, yeah, let me do this shit. Yeah, I don't mind. This is fun. Also, I find hilarious how much you love Ruby. That's just so amazing. You're just like, yes, Ruby, my wife. My wife, yep. We're married. We're engaged, actually.
She has a child. The baby comes out next week. Oh, wait, it already came out.
Oh no.
Oh my god, yeah. Sometimes it edges a little bit on creepy, but I can't take it too seriously. It's like you're Dr. Pepper, you know?
Right. He does
But
no
it
wrong.
does.
He does no wrong.
He can't do wrong, even though he does talk about impregnating Ruby, in which case I get a little uncomfy. A tad uncomfy.
I never thought impregnating someone would be so cute.
No, it's not cute. It's
Did
not
somebody
cute.
quote the head? Dashie is impregnating
Oh,
people.
Jesus Christ.
FBI.
Oh,
It's
God.
adorable.
Okay.
Dashie.
I love how everyone else, like whenever something else happens, no one blames me. They blame someone else.
You do no wrong.
Because it's never your fault.
Mm-hmm.
It's literally other people who are like instigators or like influencing on like the situation, and it's not really your fault.
You are cinnamon roll.
Cinnamon roll, absolutely. Now, Dashie, you ready?
Uh-oh.
You ready?
Uh-oh.
Ready, darling? Ready, sweetie? You are an empath in every definition. You feel things, and I understand because I grew up very much like that, and it still fucks me up to this day.
Yeah.
And I deal with my sibling who deals with that and has to like compartmentalize that. And I have to say, you are still so compassionate for people, even though you realize people are assholes.
Yeah.
You're like, yeah, people are assholes, but like, they're my assholes. They're my people. They're my peeps that I take care of, even though they're not always in the right mindset, and they're not always the funnest to deal with. You still have incredible faith in these people that you've gotten to know.
Yes.
And even so much so that I have to be like, hey, maybe chill a little bit, maybe take some you time, you know? Maybe
There's no you time for me. There's just everybody else time.
I mean, I want more you time, that way you can chill with yourself. But if the only way I can do that is if I hang out with you, then that's fine also. It can be we time or something.
Yes. Girl time.
We time 420.
We time. We sports right now. 10 out of 10. We sports bowling.
Okay.
Oh, I would totally join that. I would.
No boys
Okay,
allowed.
we time plus Dr. Pepper.
Okay.
Got it.
Oh.
I hope I explained myself good because I'm kind of tired and I'm not always the best at words.
That was pretty fucking perfect. Thank you. That's awesome. You guys, there's love.
So who's next?
I feel like
Does Dashie want to continue or does anybody else want to?
I guess I can jump in.
yes.
This I had so many thoughts going through my head because playing this game. Let me stop playing the game and think. Dr. Pepper, I know you for a very long time, and we never really had a lot of opportunities to talk. But the opportunities we do have to talk, I think you're very grounded. I think you have an understanding of the environment around you, and even though sometimes you may not understand things or be like all this big media stuff, you come out with fresh eyes, just like Media said. And you try to understand. Like a lot of people may just push it to a side, but you make an effort. And I think that's a very valuable trait. So keep it up, man. It's always fun hanging out with you too. You got a lot of energy and passion behind the things you say. And it comes off as authentic, you know? Some people sometimes get in conversations and they're not really there. They're doing something else and they're not really just a part of it. But you seem to be, you give the, what's the word I'm looking for? The consideration to the people around you. So I think that's a very good trait. A lot of people have it, so cherish it.
Very nice.
With media, that guy's like a silent stalking knife in the night. He's coming for motherfuckers. I swear I watched his stream when he was talking about shipping, and he always sounded very refined, and he understood what he was saying. He wasn't just like rambling on. And he knows he's somebody who picks his words. He doesn't just go out there and spat, keep
Like
going.
me? Just like, I'm looking at
I
the
was the same thing. I said I ramble on sometimes, but then no, he pays attention. He makes sure he doesn't just go out of bounds. He tries to make sure that what he's saying is intelligent, and I think that's a very wonderful trait. To be honest with you, and he's hilariously funny. Media has his moments where he's like, "Wow, like where the fuck did I come from?" Nah, he has his moments like that. I really appreciate that about him. Coffee. Good
Hello.
Lord, you are
I am
ball
here.
energy. You are ball energy, and you always add so much to a conversation and help the conversation move and evolve in a healthy way. That you're not just listening, but you're processing and coming with a good response, right? And it's good to have, you know. It's good to have. It's fun to have conversations with you. I think that's a fantastic thing to have.
Dang, that's real gay. I appreciate that.
Oh, jerk.
Man. And then we had Fat Man. I don't know how you edit that shit. You do the craziest edits on YouTube, man. Like, honest to God, I haven't found a YouTuber yet that does like clean, crisp, and on point, and they're funny as fuck,
Shit.
right?
Yes.
Yeah, like not a lot of people. Some people just put like a gift they found online, and that's the best they can do. But you just grab that gift and you alter it and transform it into your own. So when you have other YouTubers, they come off like they're copying and they're memesters, like they're just memesters. They're just using somebody else's content. But you grab that content and morph it into your own personal style, into your video. This is Fat Man's video. This isn't a video. This isn't a Fat Man video that has pop culture jokes. It's like, no, this is originally his videos, and he's just funny on his own merits. He doesn't need a GIF or a meme to convey that laughter. He can just do it on his own. So it's an amazing thing to watch. That's why I get money. Oh boy, Dashie.
Oh my god. Why does it have to be? Everybody was this name, but mine starts with oh boy. All right, let me prepare.
It's because there's nobody like you. You are just such a breath of fresh air to talk to. Like I've told you in the past, there's just not a lot of people can keep up with my stupidity, you know? And you have a way of moving the conversation. You're able to make the conversation healthy. You come in, and when the conversation may be dull or something like that, you can add that breath to it. Not just because, you know, you're fun to talk to, but because you actually listen and empathize with people. And it's just something really interesting about it. I love your openness about sexuality. It's just not a lot of people are willing to do that, and they get extraordinarily uncomfortable, and it's always confused me. And it's like, you should just accept it and move past it. And you help bring that out with people. You help them understand that it's not a bad thing to like titties. It's not a bad thing to say you like titties. Yeah. It's a wonderful thing. It's great. Life is a wonderful thing. You should love it. And they learn from that. And I think they take that, and I honestly believe that they go into life better because of you. That they're able to tackle the things in the world because you equip them much better than where they were, helping them grow up. That's the best term I can give it. You help people grow up and become a fuller person.
Wow.
Yeah.
Fuck.
That's words.
Fuck, dude.
Words.
Well,
I guess I'm then. So let's see here. What do we have? I'm gonna go from the bottom to the top, and now we're here.
Hell yeah.
Media, oh my, Media, like, you're like one of like the few Lancaster shippers that's not afraid to be like, yeah, I ship this Lancaster. I may not agree with you, but you know, at least you are proud and you will sync with that ship no matter what. And you'll probably be one of the few people that will post like some of the Lancaster things that, you know, obviously funny too, and like, and you always have this like this certain like vibe like that never go, like no matter what the situation is, you like your voice and like vibe stays the same throughout. Like you're this kind of a chill dude, or sort of to an extent like a chill dude, just like not really laid back, just like you know, I will do what I want to do, and you know, I'll speak my minds on whatever, but you know, I'll write it down and you know, see the thought about like, and also apparently a good writer from what I have here, but you know, I haven't really personally read any of your things, or I don't know if you posted anything, but like from what I've seen from your videos, I have enjoyed it. But like it's a sort of a, I don't know, it's just really easy to get into. It's just like I sort of be in the, but for your videos I'd be in the mood for it. But talking to you, any mood of the week, I'm just like nice talking to you always. Havel, yeah, we don't talk very often, but when we do, but like, oh my God, like your profile picture matches you to the way of like, I just pictured you the most laid back man. Like you'll like you play video games or whatnot, and you'll, you know, talk to people and like, you know, listen to them and like just be friendly and everything, you know, just be you without really any like holding anything back of like I don't know, just you kind of just let it out of in like a just a like chill way. And this and I mean, you also are funny, and like, you made everyone laugh here like multiple times. Oh my goodness. And you know, just a fun dude to be around. And we have Fat Man. Oh lordy. Oh boy.
I know, right?
I don't know. I will straight up say it, Fat Man, you're my hero of like
Oh my god.
Oh lordy. Oh goodness. Like
are you getting verklempt?
Like before Ruby and like everything started of that, like, believe it or not, I was kind of closed-minded to the point of like, to an extent of like opinions, having my own opinion of like on a show, or like actually being pointed out what's wrong with something. I never really known or like seen anyone do that, or at least, you know, way I could understand it. But like discovering you're a bridge going eventually to your reviews maybe opened my eyes, like, you know, obviously to Ruby and everything. Maybe it actually led me to have the ability to like just have my own opinion about things and actually just put myself out there, whether or not people agree or not. You're like super easy to talk to and everything. You're just like the, you know, just you, and just you do your own thing with your amazing reviews, which I have watched your Volume 4 review like more times than actual Volume 4. I want to say like in double digits, because I just cannot watch Volume 4 the life of me. And then like I didn't know if you were going to like be that consistent with your Volume 5 review. Like I was kind of scared with the Volume 5 review because I was more like curious about like what are you going to say good about it. Not really more of the bad thing about it, but like you made it just as entertaining, not even if not better than your Volume 4, even though your Volume 5 isn't technically finished, but like what you put out is definitely made me have some realizations which I never would have thought. Like watching your reviews and like everyone just like I would have never thought of any of that crap. Like like thinking logically and everything, and one of the few people that I can really say you have the most consistent opinion about something of like your opinion doesn't really change much in terms of like volumes or at least anything in general for what I've seen, and I can really appreciate that. I don't know, like I'm gonna skip that shit for now and then go to mixed coffee. Mixed coffee. I swear you're like the little girl with the knife.
Quote.
All right.
This got very violent.
That happened.
I will stab you.
That is her though.
That's so much better.
Coffee have kids.
Like
not anymore.
Like what I mean by like you're like the little girl with the, you're like the little girl with the knife in the corner. No one expects you did anything.
Oh my god!
Most consistent tone. Your voice like does not change no matter what the situation is.
Yeah, I know.
Somebody's getting stabbed to death. This is fine.
It's almost scary to the point.
Dr. Pepper has coffee nightmares confirmed.
He has a phobia of coffee.
Whenever he goes to Starbucks, he starts sweating.
Yes.
Well, you see, we're both caffeinated drinks, so there's a natural rivalry there.
It doesn't involve knives, though. Come on.
I don't know. Keep going, Dr. Pepper.
It's so funny. Like your ball of energy, you'll add on to the conversation. You'll, be help of others and everything. And it's just like I just imagine you just sitting there with like just the not really a cold stare, just like just like a profile picture, but with a knife, just like
That's not it.
and just like it's talking in the most like not really like the sort of like like the stereotypical kind of just like oh kind of it's like you had that kind of voice, just more like not really flat, just more like just straight, to the point, like just like like your jokes, like especially with your jokes, like when they tell you're the smaller browner Dashie, like that truly is like accurate to the point of like when you say, like, it throws me off a little bit whenever you say like a sex joke or something. Like I know you do that, but like the way you say it is just like it doesn't sound like you should be saying that, but you
so matter of factly, like boom.
It's the most consistent thing. No matter what, you'll keep that same voice, and it's just like it's so like, oh my lord. Anyways, on to Dashie. Like I've said it before. Like you're like the second mom of everything, but like you're like the second mom of like the second mom I can go to and like talk to and like just have a goofy good old time, like a sort of like mother son type of sort of talk or something. Just
And I also was coughing.
You start drinking coffee?
I'm okay.
Drink water.
Love hurts. Love hurts.
What was it? Oh yeah, I know if someone like it sort of scares me when I won't be fine, but like it sort of scares me what would happen to the person that does something to me. And I feel like the entire tundra just goes after that one person, and then Dashie's on the front line with the shoe. Like,
with the shoe? You mean the stiletto?
Yeah, stiletto.
Oh God!
Or a
I was
chocolate.
going to say slipper, then it got really violent.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be chocolate.
Like,
Topless.
anytime I and like yeah, anytime I talk to you, like just you, and you're not afraid to express you. You're just like just like sort of how I talk, but like in a different sort of way. Like you have the same energy as I do, if not more, like in a different direction.
In a different direction.
And you can sort of relate to an extent, and like sort of appreciate someone as can do that. And oh my goodness, and then like all right. All right, I trust you a lot. I will say now, out of the entire tundra, you're like the person I trust the most.
Oh my God.
So,
Aww.
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, Dr. Pep. My boy.
I
My boy.
like how everyone was real nice, and then like fucking
that was
Dr.
nice.
Pepper comes in with the real tea about me.
Dude,
and just nails it on the head.
You know that's accurate AF. You know it.
Absolutely, that's what I just said. He nails it on the head.
Yep.
That was so fucking good.
No, like, as soon as it said, you're like the little girl with the knife.
Oh boy.
It's that one vine where it's like, hey, what do you have there? And he's like, a knife. And it's like, no!
Coffee, the type of chick that make Michael Myers scared.
Yeah. With a smile.
Yes.
I guess it's Fat Man's turn, unless Dashie has, final words on Fat Man,
I mean-
can finish.
Might as well just wait for the for the. I know you do me last, and then I'll do you last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We kind of did you respect.
All right. Okay. It may be topless, but Anyway. There it is.
You want me to go now, or do you want to go?
No, I'll wait.
Oh, okay.
But do me last, though.
Oh god.
Oh, yeah.
I gotta see. The thing about going
Fish it out.
late is repeat everybody. I gotta repeat what everybody says.
So what?
Like
So what?
like Dr. Pepper. You're like awe at the world is like refreshing to some old jaded piece of shit like myself. And to see you have like experiencing the world almost like fresh eyes is like something that I can live through, vicariously. And it's just a joy to have you around.
Aww.
Havel, you got I mean, you got skills. You got like coding skills.
Mm-hmm.
And you got a willingness to share that with the with the world, with the tundra. And it makes me like your skills and your willingness to share them makes like me want to like I don't know live up to that.
Oh my
That's
goodness.
cool. That's cool.
That's too much flattery from me. Yeah, calm that down.
We can't stop now.
we can't stop. This is the
We
this is the
won't
love
stop.
We've been going for 13 hours. I'll get.
We can do it.
Oh man.
But yeah, you're a great guy, and you're I mean you're funny. We played D&D. That's a lot of my experience with. That's kind of how we met. That's how we first talked to each other.
Yeah.
And yeah, you're a I'm trying to think of something there.
Okay, you can repeat.
You get the
Yeah.
give one of the best compliments of all, brother. That was crazy.
Yeah.
Strapping in.
Mixed coffee. You got art is great, and your speed, like, and creativity. When we were in the voice chat, and you were drawing Nyquil-chan, Nyquil-chan, man, that really got to me, like, on a personal level. That, like, you know, you're making something that's just for it's
Yeah, as you speak, there's one that she made. There's something in the tundra. She drew herself with a knife.
Put it down! Put it down!
That's her way of showing love. Look at the kitty face. Her little kitty face.
Coffee's coming at you. I just want to love you.
I love with my knife.
I love
Funny enough, that's how my boyfriend and I got together.
With the knife? You have a knife?
oh no!
Come here, bitch.
Legit though.
Oh, you gotta tweet that so I can link it to our 13 viewers. Probably our 9 viewers, because 4 of us are in here. But they deserve to see that, because that's exactly what I love about it. You got that, like, you know, you can create the moment like you did just now. It's nuts. Yeah. And just, you know, I'm glad I'm glad you were here. You've been in the tundra for a while. You were pretty early as far as, like, entrance goes.
Yeah, I was just a quiet motherfucker and I didn't say nothing.
Yeah, and you came out of that into like one of the most fun people there. Just whenever you're in the voice chat, we know it's going to be good.
Yep. Heck yeah.
Aww.
Heck yeah.
That's so wicked.
Media. I have a very similar thing to say about you that you had to meet. That although I disagree with a lot of the things you say, I like the way you present yourself. Because I think the first thing that I saw about yours, it was the character ranking podcast. Like, it was like 4 hours, and the audio.
Yeah, the audio was all kinds of fucked on.
Yeah, the audio was all kinds of fucked. But
okay,
man, I stuck through that. I listened to that.
Oh, you champion!
Yeah,
I haven't even done that.
I stuck through that, like, changing the volume every time somebody different spoke, just so I could hear it. Because, man, you guys in that podcast, like you don't reflect my opinions very, very, very much at all. But I appreciate hearing, like, this well-reasoned, like, opposite approach to the characters and to the show and to just all sorts of stuff. Being on that episode ranking with you guys,
yeah,
well, that was just great. Like, to hear all that and just to, like, hash it out, like, our differences in opinion and, you know, our differences in like thought process. And it's, you know, it helps. It helps to be around people who just, you know, think different.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I think you and Raymond complement each other very well, because Raymond is much closer to how I approach.
Yeah, in both, like, you know, like a show analysis. You guys are much closer than, like, I am to Raymond, and yeah, it's, you know, is Dashie the only one? I did Dr. Pepper. I did make yeah. Dashie's the only one left.
Yeah.
Yep.
And Dashie, man, you are the best. Really, like I mean, we've talked about things that I just like haven't talked about with other people, and it just like I don't want to be like, I don't want to like exaggerate, but there's really like there's no way to put it that doesn't sound like exaggeration, but you really kind of saved my life.
What?
And
Wow.
just because I don't know, like a lot, like I don't know, we talked in like a really bad, like I don't know, not necessarily like transition, but just like at a really bad like time in my life.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And just having you there just to like listen and help me just get that shit out of my system was like, I mean, like I couldn't do that with anybody else. Like all my other friends are either, you know, not interested in, you know, or like, you know, they're not interested in that like kind of, you know, real talk.
Mm-hmm.
If you know what I'm saying.
Right.
But you are. You and you just like you're easy to talk to, and you like welcome it, and you help. You're like a therapist who doesn't like the, you know, I don't I'm supposed to have like something that differentiates you from therapy. You're cool. You're a true friend, and it's like you're good. You're good to have in my life. All right, it's your turn now.
Fuck you, man.
I'll
Good luck following that up, Dashie. There's F in the chat.
Fucking fuck you all.
What time?
I can't. Okay. Ooh. I can't. Fuck. I can't. I can't. I should have.
Oh no! I broke Dashie.
TXT is not running right now. Might have to restart the program.
I can't. I fucking can't. I fucking hate you. I don't say it. I can't.
Install antivirus software.
That's the seventh thing I'm good at. Good at breaking Dash.
In both ways? No.
You know, I will say, I forgot to say this, but like, Dashie also maybe like when it affects my emotions more. Like when I'm watching the shows, I don't normally express as much emotions as I do. But like reading Dashie made me feel like a kid again, just like experiencing shows like the first time, just kind of just expressing that.
I can't.
So, yeah.
I can't.
Dude, Dashie's like an endless well, man. She gives, and
Oh my god.
sometimes you just gotta sit back and appreciate how much of a terrible person she is
Oh my
towards the people around her.
Yeah.
god. I can't.
It's really important to take that perspective every once in a while.
Yeah. Unsung hero, huh?
Fuck you. Fuck you all.
I think Dashie just hit by like a train.
I can't breathe. Fuck. Okay.
Pull it together, girl! You can do it!
Okay. I'm gonna mute. I gotta blow my fucking nose. Hold on.
Don't cry, Dashie. Don't cry.
No, do cry.
Do cry.
Let her cry.
We are great friends.
And also, thank you for the by the way, coffee with that tweet.
Yeah. I'm sending it to Fat Man. Fat Man. I send you the tweet. Because I'm not a mod and I can't put links.
Oh, you're not a mod? That's go.
Okay.
Oh, hell yeah. Blue name.
I'm
Take your time, Dash.
professional. I
There it
am
is.
a hard ass that doesn't cry. Ever. I am strong.
There's a bonus drawing in there.
Okay. So. I will not take my words back. Fuck you all. Which means I adore you so fucking much. Shut up. Fuck! This is not supposed to be a fucking... Okay, Okay.
Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
Fat man fucking falling. Holy shit. Like, holy shit. Like, when we talk, it's like... I don't know if I didn't know that if I was helping or getting through, or not like you were stubborn or anything. It was like,
Oh, are you cutting out?
Yeah, she is.
I said, not like you. I didn't know if I was helping or not. I didn't know if like my words were like getting through to you, like not necessarily because you're stubborn or you were holding back, but like I felt like the pain that you had, and the only way I can handle stuff like that is how I relate. I can relate. And even though they're way different circumstances, they're exactly the same. And I wish that, and when I talk to you, and everybody really, is like, I wish I had these people to talk to when I needed it. Because I needed a lot of help, like a lot. But nobody was there, and that's like what I strive for, on whatever, is to just help wherever I can. And with you fucking saying like something like that, like, fuck, that's, I wasn't doing it for any of that, you know, and it's like, shit. And I always like, you know, fucking meep you. I say meep because here and there I'll just shoot a meep, basically saying, how you doing? Want to do something? Or like, need a break? Or how's that work going? Or whatever. And I basically, like, the place you have in my heart, I've like questioned it. Let me finish. I've questioned it because it was like, I don't even know like how much he knows, how much he means to me. And I'm like nothing, you know, like compared to like what I like feel for him. Like you fucking changed my life. You took me, and when I was, still am, in a really bad place, like personally, and you said, hey, you know, you seem pretty cool, fucking come hang, come chill, and you've opened my eyes, and you've basically, like, were holding on to the door, waiting for me to, like, walk through, hang out, and see, like, this world, like that I never even thought I was lucky enough to be in. Even if it was just, like, a couple people, like, leaving comments about, like, you know, the videos and stuff. Like, this is stuff that I needed that I didn't know I need. Like Coffee said, like, sometimes you need to hear it. Because I'm not a big fan of myself. Believe it or not, it's the opposite of how I act. But, damn, to hear you say those words, like, justifies, like, what I feel, like, for you, you know, like, I don't know if it justifies the word, but, fuck. like, yeah, in the beginning, I obviously saw you know, through your videos and your fucking talent and editing, because you're fucking amazing at that shit. It's like, ugh. But then, I got to know you, and I was very scared to meet you, because I'm Positivity City, and, you know, you're known for what you're known for. But you were like, oh, alright, she likes that, like, alright, cool, no big deal. And it was intimidating for me. But once I, like, get to know you more and more, like, you are fucking... There's no words, really, but the closest thing I can come to is... You give a shit without it being like... I don't fucking know how I say it. You care, and you give in what you can, but you're almost, like, scared to do it at the same time. To just, like, go ahead and trust yourself with what you want to do. Not necessarily just, like, with me, but, like, other things. And you hesitate. And I want you to have, like, more faith in you, and that's why, like, I try and help in whatever I can, with the Discord, with the videos. Because... I always say this, like, I want people to see what I see, like, how they are. I want you to see yourself how I see you. And that's a really fucking amazing person. I wish people could see how you are, like, with how big your heart is. The only reason your name is Fat Man Falling is because that heart is the fat thing about you. So, I fucking love you, and thank you for doing that for me. Thank you, like, thank all of you. You guys fucking, you don't even know. And I was not expecting this fucking stream to turn into fucking, tears. But goddamn.
Love hour.
Love hour. Love like 3 hours. But yeah, fucking thank you.
Shack. Love Shack.
Shack. Alright, back to sexy stuff now, please. Please.
Dude.
Back to titties.
Back to the titties.
Guy one time in the back of the band room.
But yeah, like, I fucking love you all so fucking much.
On that note, Dashie, you will be proud to hear that I am practicing writing a certain type
I
of...
thought you were going to say self-love, but yeah, go ahead.
That you are...
We all practice self-love.
that you have been requesting more of.
I know you can do this. I can't wait to read it, and I will help if you need me. So that's what.
And I will also say it.
What?
Yes.
Are you breaking up?
Okay. A little. I think it. Yeah, it's probably a little bit. I will say it does put a smile on my face that y'all appreciate the things that I do, plushie videos or like hug machine things. That really does put a smile on my face.
Yeah.
Of like, whenever, especially whenever I did the Valentine's, like whenever I gave everyone a hug on Valentine's Day. Oh my lord. I wasn't really nervous or anything, but like I appreciate y'all appreciate the things that I do for y'all, and
yeah.
Oh my goodness, and I didn't realize Batman has seen some of those plush videos. I appreciate you taking your time of your day to see my little corner of the corner.
Coffee said it. Like, sometimes you just need to hear this stuff. Sometimes we just fucking need to be corny about each other. That's it.
Yeah.
You know? Fucking appreciate your fucking life and the people around you. So, I am so fucking grateful for everything. You don't even know. Okay, back to sex. So.
Okay, so interesting questions to ask right off the bat.
Okay, what would you like to know? Yeah. When would you like me to show you?
I don't actually have a question.
What?
What?
What happened? Coffee,
Just,
what
Oh, she says she doesn't actually have any questions.
Oh, okay.
Tease. Fucking tease.
I know, right? That's her character. She needs... She really is, though.
I want to say more, but my thing's shitty, and I don't want to bring the coffee machine back.
Oh, yeah.
So, Like I always made jokes that like because I try to keep my writing at a certain level, at a certain rating, that like I will only go full on into smut if I absolutely lose my fucking mind. And here I am. I guess I lost my mind.
You've gone through.
Wow, holy! You sound like
You've done.
It's the coffee machine.
It is the coffee machine right now.
Yeah.
She is percolating. Good times, you
Let
guys.
me close everything.
Something about her clothes being on the floor.
No, closing everything.
Oh.
Close.
So, are
Yeah.
you like playing a game or something?
No, I had my art
Oh yeah, no,
program open.
the game is called life, and you win by having.
Yeah.
I don't know if I should read this, but I'm going to because it's someone sent me. So I'm a mod on another Discord that High Powered and I run. He's the only technical admin, but I put in like all the work and like getting people on and stuff. I'm the reason why a lot of people join. And we've been having problems with certain people, like picking fights and stuff. And I'm not going to read the full thing that one of the people on the podcast sent me, but he said, we need more people like Dashie to remind us that it's okay to enjoy the show while still being aware of the flaws.
Oh. Wait, somebody said that in your Discord?
So someone sent that to me in the DM. It was Robert, who was on the podcast with. Yep, Robert the Mormon.
The Mormon, the fake ass Mormon.
That's hilarious.
Fucking jerk.
His name is now. I have renamed him
Robert.
Robert.
Oh.
I mean,
Yeah, he's the only one who doesn't have like a nickname or anything. He just goes by
Robert. Oh,
Anyways, I hate to jump out after the emotional train that we
You're
were
about to
on.
miss the titties, man.
Dr. Pepper, you love him and leave him. I know how you are.
I'm gonna officially go to sleep because it's like almost 3 a.m. in the morning. So I will see you
Oh, damn.
in the next one.
All right. Bye, Dr. Pepper.
Peace out.
We'll see you later.
You guys.
May the ass be with you.
But yeah, for sure,
Yep.
next stream, I'm ready to be humiliated. I am very...
For sure, next stream I might be sleeping.
right?
I'll be the nation ever.
Holy...
I need to recoup all the brain cells I lost during this stream.
Well, your brain cells might have, been lost, but your heart is a lot bigger, though, I bet you. But your heart is bigger. Your knife is bigger, too, I bet. Because you love with your knife.
Mostly my knife is. Look how big I drew that.
Wow, I can't understand the thing you're saying, but I'm sure it's lovely.
Ridiculous.
Wait, I know binary. Give me a second.
Look, you and your talents. You and your damn talents, Havel.
I just want to be heard.
Dude, I should freaking flex my talents on coffee and fix her internet.
Dude, like, exit the room and come back.
Yeah, are you missing any packages?
Like, exit the room and come back. See what happens.
Okay, I'll leave the room.
It's almost like she's doing it on purpose, But I know it's like...
Sounds like that.
She's gonna come in and be like, I am Killjoy!
She sounded like me, like fucking crying. But it is pretty late. I think it's time. I don't know how long you're gonna go, but
we've beaten 12 hours. We've beaten 13 hours. So, I think like whenever we call it is whenever call.
But this was fucking awesome. Did you think it was gonna be that today? No. Did she leave? Oh, she's leaving.
Yeah, she's not in here right.
Oof.
Alright. Yeah, I should go, like, replenish all the tears that I've lost. So,
Oh man, it's like
Lots of water.
3 a.m.
I need my fluids, damn it. I need it. I need it for good things.
Tit liquid.
Tit liquid, bitches.
Liquid. That's a term.
I'm out. You guys, I adore you, I love you, and I will
Love
see
you too.
you next time. Bye. Bye, chat. Even though, like, yeah.
Right as mixed coffee gets back.
Right.
Coffee.
Yeah, I physically
Everybody
also
scatter.
left the
So I was saying that I'm gonna go on a good note, and I'll see you at the next stream, and that I love you, and yeah, peace. Later.
Later.
Bye.